Hey everyone, it's me, Psychedelic Babe, and welcome to my Sterbai Cory baby project. Now, over the last 8 days, I've been keeping things really secretive and quiet, and I've been really busy recording loads of videos on my Sterbai Cory babies. Now, you may remember about a week ago, I was talking with Ricky Kennelly, and I had 3 babies, and I was so excited, and I was saying, I just wanted one to survive. Well, Ricky, I know you're watching this, and you'll be pleased to hear that I had another 2 noughts onto that one that I wanted to survive. Yeah, you guessed it. I've got 100 babies in this tank, and I've got eggs at the bottom, and I've got eggs at the top. Now, I've done this by producing them to spawn. Now, I've induced the spawning over the past few days, and I've done this by doing a 50-50 water change. I've been leaving the lights on longer, and I've been giving her some high protein food, and she seems to be producing a nice yield of eggs every 2 to 3 days, so I'm quite happy with that. The only problem at the moment I'm having is getting to the eggs before Big Mama does. Now Big Mama, she comes out, she knows there's eggs in the tank and she wants to eat them, so keeping her and all my tetra away from the eggs has proved to be a very difficult task for the past few days, let me tell you. Now, once she's had these eggs and they're ready to be moved into the breeder, I just scrape them off with a credit card and I put them into the breeder and it just goes from there, really. Now, as you can see, she's having more eggs as we speak, so I'm going to have to move the eggs that are in the breeder into the fry tank. Now, I didn't know until the other day that my fry will actually eat these eggs. So, because the fry are actually hanging out in the corners and around the filter, I've been dropping the eggs into the centre of the tank. And thankfully, they haven't been eaten. Well, none that I've noticed anyway, so fingers crossed, it seems to be working really well at the moment. Now, there's 3 generations of babies here, and they start from the baby, obviously, which is in the middle, which is the smaller one, and the darker they go, the older they are. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the eggs and how to look after them, because I have tried so many times and I have failed so many times, as I'm sure many of you who've tried to breed Sterbai Cory have. And a few videos that I posted up, I would get all excited and the eggs would go all fluffy and they'd all die. And it was doing my head in, and I just couldn't for the life of me understand why this was happening. I still don't understand why it happened. I don't understand it. I never probably will understand it. All I know is, at the minute, the technique that I've used is working. As soon as the eggs go into the breeder box, then I don't put anything in the tank. I don't use methylene blue. I don't do anything. I just leave them alone. They're not tumbling, and if they're going to hatch, they're going to hatch. If they're not going to hatch, then they'll just die on you. And all mine seem to be looking okay at the moment, and I've not had any bad ones, no fluffy ones. And I can't really tell you how I've done it. It's just based on luck. That's all it's down to, is just luck. And hoping that the male fertilises the eggs good enough to produce her baby inside, basically. It's just luck. It really is. Now, you might be looking at the tank and thinking, yeah, I've got 100 babies in there. Well, at the end of the video, if you make it that far, which I hope you will, you'll see me doing something a little bit naughty that I don't normally do. Now, Doglet1234 is going to watch this and he's going to be thinking, oh my god, fake plant, psych, really? Well, I had to put these in here because they were covered in eggs. Now, rather than pick all the eggs off, I thought it'd just be easier if I just transferred them straight into this tank. So that was the easiest thing to do. So as soon as they've all hatched on the plants, they will be coming out, and I'm going to be adding a bit of driftwood in there, some pebbles, and I might add a little bit of gravel as well, just to make it look a bit more natural and a bit more of a homely environment for the babies to enjoy. Now, as you can see, they're all swimming around like crazy, and that's because I've just put in a little bit of liquefry and crushed flake. Now, I'm doing this every day, and they seem to be enjoying it, and they're growing quite well. These are 3 days old, these ones. I've been watching these ones because these are always at the front of the tank. So I know how old they are, and they're getting on really well. So next one is what I'm going to be doing with these fry. Now, I've got over 100. I've got 30 in the breeder. I've got 30 eggs at the bottom, and I've got more eggs in the tank. So I'm hoping to end up with at least 150 Cory's babies. Now, the first 2 weeks is vital, because if they're going to die, that is when they're going to die. So I can't really say how many I'm going to have until the 2 week stage. So I will do a video then and let you know how many there is. Now, when they get to 2 weeks, they're going to be quite a good little size, and I'm going to be getting £1 each for them off my friend in my local fish shop. So I thought, if I'd get at least 150, that's £150. It's a lot of money, and I'm going to be doing a few changes with my tanks and incorporating that money into the fish and producing something really special. I will be doing a video on it, and I hope you will all watch it and tune in for that. And if you're wondering why I was inspired by doing all these sudden changes, I watched a video this morning on Mass Aquarium, and he set up a nice little 10-gallon nano tank, and he turned it into a reef, and he just made it look so fucking easy. And I thought, what has all this fuss been about? I've sat here panicking, thinking it's hard work, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then I watch a video like that, and it just inspires me. And yeah, I think I can do anything I want if I put my mind to it. If I can do this with my Cory babies, then yeah, I can do anything. I'm positive of it. So thanks a lot for that, Mass. I appreciate it. Watching your video and being inspired by you. The next person that I want to give a shout out to is 6 Feet Underwater with Batman. I watched his video yesterday on stripping his peacock cichlid, and I was just blown away. And I'm looking at my tank now, and I'm kind of glad that I don't have any females in there, because I really don't think I could do what you did. So serious thumbs up to you, bro, because I really couldn't do that. And thanks a lot to Sarah Finn as well for all the help and information that she provided to Batman to help him do his stripping, because I think he'd have been a bit of a pickle if he hadn't watched her videos and known how to do it properly. Right, well, I'm running towards the end of this video now, so if you've got this far into the video, then nice one. I truly appreciate it, because I do go on and on and on. And I know I go on and on and on, so I don't need anyone to tell me. So today's code word, if you've got this far, is rambler. Yeah, you can put anything, like Psyche is a rambler, I ramble too much, but the code word is rambler. So, right, here's back to the babies. Now this little one here has just been born, and he's spinning around like crazy, and it's so funny to watch, because sometimes they do this and they'll spin and spin and spin and spin and spin, and then they just stop. And you think, oh my god, it's dead. But it's not, so don't panic. Now, as I mentioned before, these are the 8-day-old ones from the beginning of the process. Now, these are only 2 of them. And as you can see, all the tails are forming, and they really are starting to look like Sterbai Corys. And I'm just so made up with them. And here's a big huddle of them all in the corner. And I said I was going to show you just how many I've got and an indication of it. Here's a slight indication of what I've got in the tank. And as you can see, yeah, there's quite a few. So I wasn't exaggerating when I said I had over 100 babies, really, because I think I've got more than that, if I'm honest with you. If I could take everything out and count them all, then yeah, I'd seriously say I've got more than 100. Now this is the naughty bit. I shouldn't do this, but I've only done it to show you guys. And I did it the other day when I did a water change, and I'd stupidly moved the filter. And because of the vibration underneath the filter, all the babies were sucking up into it, and I had to shake it to get them all out. Now I was having trouble putting the filter back down because I didn't want to kill any. So I'm hoping that next time I move the filter that there isn't any dead ones underneath. It was kind of stupid of me, but yeah, we do silly things. And yeah, I'm rambling again, aren't I? So yeah, I'm a rambler. So anyway, these are all my Sterbai Cory babies, and this is what's been taking up all of my time, and expect loads of videos in the next coming days of them because I have got a few to show you. So thanks for watching. Remember, I'm a rambler. enjoy Valentine's Day, and yeah, peace. I love you all. Hope you have a great weekend, and please like, subscribe and add a comment. Bye.